Hey guys, this week I am not really in a happy place to be making a video, but making it anyway because why not talk about it? Earlier this week, Robin Williams, an actor that people my age and people older than me and people younger than me grew up laughing with, has passed away. He voiced films like Aladdin, which is something I definitely grew up with, and films like Jumanji, which was a favorite of mine as a kid, and Mrs. Doubtfire, and Dead Poets Society, and Good Will Hunting, but news spread on the internet Monday afternoon that Robin Williams had suspectedly committed suicide. Now, the reasoning behind it is unknown, but it was thought to have been that Robin Williams was suffering from a depression that ultimately was the cause for him taking his own life. Whether there's 100% truth to that, I do not know, but that's what's been said, that's what's been reported, and until we all have proof from a coroner, nobody will ever really know. A lot of the reports on his death immediately said that the cause of death was asphyxia, which, if I'm not mistaken, is deprivation of air. Exactly how that happened, I do not know. I do not know if it is anywhere to be found, at least not at the time of my recording this. So if things change between now and Friday, who knows? But that doesn't change what happened. He was a great man, a great actor, a great comedian, and he suffered from something very real. The way he died does not change why he died. If it is true that his depression led to his suicide, then that's something greater that needs to be talked about. There are so many people in the world that suffer from mental illnesses like depression that want to kill themselves because no matter how happy they seem to the world, they just aren't happy. And the fact that it had to happen to someone who was iconic for us to really talk about it as a society and as a culture is kind of sad. It's sad that it took someone else losing their life for us to care. And I'm not saying that people who commit suicide because of things like depression and other mental illnesses are not cared about. I'm saying that they aren't talked about enough. The number of people that die every year from suicide, the number of people who could have not killed themselves had someone talk to them even, is ridiculous. And the fact that it happened to someone that so many people looked up to and respected is even worse. And if nothing else, it's proof that you don't have to be in the slums, you don't have to be poor or homeless or poverty-stricken to suffer from things like depression. You can be someone that a lot of people respect and look up to and wish good fortune upon, and you can still just not be happy. No one is exempt from things like depression. No one is exempt from wanting to kill themselves. No one is exempt from feelings of worthlessness and helplessness. And the fact that Robin Williams got as far as taking his own life before things changed is kind of sad. Now, whether there was medication or therapy involved, I do not know. I cannot speak on that. And I know a lot of people call suicide a very selfish act, but really, is it? Ultimately, are you doing something that you want for you that seems like an answer for you? Yes, but everyone else calls it selfish because of their feelings and their words and their emotions. But do they really think about you? They reflect on how they feel or on how they could have helped or how they could have been there for you. But when you kill yourself, When someone kills themselves, the question shouldn't be, what could I have done to help them? The question should be, what made them hate themselves so much? What made them hate this life so much that they just couldn't do it anymore? Depression isn't about putting a smile on and being able to laugh. Depression is about chemical imbalances in the brain that no matter how much you smile at things, they aren't going to change that easily. Robin Williams made a career out of making people smile and making people laugh, and as many times as his audience, as his fans, as his loved ones saw a smile on his face, maybe he wasn't always smiling on the inside. And the fact that that was so well hidden is the bigger issue. Depression is different for everyone. People kill themselves for different reasons. People have different reasons for not wanting to be on this earth anymore. To say that someone's struggle is the wrong type of struggle, or to say someone's attempts for help are the wrong type of attempts, would just be rude and disrespectful. But to say people in the spotlight who are idolized, like Robin Williams, don't suffer secretly is far from honest. They are idolized because they are seen as perfect. And the fact that they aren't that way needs to be recognized. Everyone suffers, and everyone suffers differently. No one is exempt from demons. With that being said, I am sorry that this week's video was kind of a downer, but it was also something that needed to be talked about. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Now that that's all said and done, I will see you guys next week with another Friday video. Bye.